Why your music must change. Now, many of you must be thinking, what's wrong with my music? Why does it have to change? It's perfectly good. And what I'm going to explain to you today is profound in its implications for your music and your life itself. I'm going to start by talking about fractals. Have you ever seen those images? You see a design or a picture and you zoom in closer and closer and you see the same pattern or the same design. And then you zoom in again and again, and no matter how many times you zoom in, you keep seeing the same pattern, the same design. And likewise, you could zoom out to infinity. Well, life is like that, and your music is like that. Let's take an example. You have a piece of music that you've played, and you think you've got it exactly the way you want it, and you want to play it again. Well, you know, it's never going to be the same twice. And it can't be. From its very expression, your life has moved on, and you have a different concept of the music from just the experience of having gone through that. Now, how does this relate to fractals? Well, on the largest level, your music is an expression of everything you've ever played. So, for example, you have a whole overarching feeling about music that comes through in everything you play. But then if you play a concert, that program encapsulates on a smaller level how you feel about music and the piano. Each piece in the program, there again, getting smaller and smaller to that granular level, each movement of the piece, each phrase of the piece, every note of the piece, no matter how small you go or how large you go, it's an expression of what you bring to the table. Now, how does this relate to life? Life is much the same way. You might think you know exactly how to live and you've got it all ironed out, but as you well know, as we all discovered, life is a series of changes, is constant evolution. You can never stay in the same place, try as you might. It's how you evolve with life itself. And you have your whole trajectory of your whole life and who you are as a person. And each year of your life, each month, each day, each hour, each minute, each second, each moment of your life is an expression of who you are. And it's constantly evolving, and yet the overarching essence of who you are and what your music is can be taken on so many different levels. So remember, your music must change. It can never stay the same any more than your life can stay the same. And you must embrace this evolution of your music and your life to bring true expression, never trying to imitate what you did before, because it will never be genuine. Any more than a conversation you had with somebody can be repeated and be the same thing. From its sheer repetition, it takes on new meaning. I want to hear from all of you about the implications of what I just talked about. And if you've embraced the idea of change in your music and in your life and how it works for you, and if you like these heady subjects, consider a personal consultation for the Living Piano Mastermind Club, where we cover not just piano technique and expression and theory, but also the implications of music itself and how it integrates with your life. Again, I'm Robert Estrin. Thanks for joining me here on livingpianos.com, your online piano resource.